Hello, good evening to you, wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And on this day, the 5th of November, we hope to be able to bring you illuminating football action. It's Northampton Town up against Aston Villa.
Well, thanks, Derek. Yeah, I'm expecting plenty of fireworks on the pitch, at least from the players. It should be a good game, though. I'm looking forward to this one.
Well, I know the home side are very proud of this particular statistic. They can boast the best defensive record in the league, Stuart.
Well, they have a great defensive structure. Everybody knows their jobs. They work really hard and they hate conceding goals. They've been terrific so far.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And they kick off here. Played into the box. And still dangerous. Danger averted for now. Ramos. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And teammates to play it to. And can they make one of these passes count? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Traore. Going well. A chance to whip it in. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, that is how to play advantage. This looks promising out wide. Fruitful looking attack. And that pass could be troublesome. It's opening up for them. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power. But just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? What can they do from here? Options in the centre. Courtney House. Trincao. This looks promising. Oh, they've lost it. Fisher. Back with Ramos. Might really be able to trouble them here. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Well, a second goal for them here. Ramsey. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? A chance to eat into their lead, and the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Corner kick played in. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Will he play it in? And moving the ball nicely. A really top-notch piece of defending. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they keep it going? Dangerous looking attack. Courtney House. And can they exploit the space out wide? Still not clear. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Fisher. And showing fine vision. Well, the danger is still there. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it fizzled out. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Courtney House. It looks promising. So the half-time whistle is sounded, and it's so far so good for the hosts.
Well, we said how good they are at the back, but today it's been the front players stealing the show. They really have been a handful for the opposition. Their ability in 1v1 situations has been excellent.
And they kick off here. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. This is Bruno. And the pass could do damage. Oh, nothing comes up. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Playing it in and clearing it away. Courtney House. And a really good diving stop. Can he deliver it with accuracy? There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Well, quite a few reports in the morning newspapers and the sports blogs that Real are on the verge of adding to their squad in an exciting way.
Well, the gossip around football is that the official bid is around the £25 million mark, which is probably a little below what I expected. It's just a case of whether City think that's acceptable.
The cross is on. Promising possession, this. Now what can they do from here? And an astute piece of defending. Becker. Back with Ramos. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Northampton Town taking on Liverpool. And players waiting in the centre. And they need to get tighter here. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. On the ball, Ramos. On to Bruno. Fisher on the ball. Intelligent threaded pass here.
Will the owner of the blue card part outside reception, please?
It could be up for grabs. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly, the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Ramos now. And space for the cross. Fruitful looking attack. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
A tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Just 15 minutes remaining. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Aston Villa facing Manchester United. And options in the centre. Oh, moving it nicely. Not the pass he had in mind. Fisher. Good looking ball. Beautifully disguised ball. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Ramsey has it. Trincao. In possession, House. Well, possibilities in the centre. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Great opportunity! And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. The high press was very much on. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Can he put it in? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, they've been great defensively, as we know, but it was all about their front players today. Their movement, awareness of space and speed of thought was just too much for their opponents. They could have won this by a lot more.